This is what happens when you're half asleep and you don't pay attention to what you do. You end up doing things like putting a transition all over an entirety of the final battle of the game, which people pointed out to me in the comments section below. So welcome to the re-upload of the finale of Pokemon Stadium 2. So, at least I got those Pokemon registered, right? I could just go on ahead and go completely ham, right? Well, I don't have to use the same team. I'm just going to have to go through this now that I know how to beat Blaine and everybody else. So, these were the teams that I was using for the last bit of the game. Or at least I was going to use. And moreover than not, I'm going to have to delete all these registries and go after different registries to try to pull off a different strategy against the cups whenever I get the chance to do them. Because right now, after I'm done with this, we're pretty much going to go to Super Neptunia RPG and continue where I last left off with that. Meanwhile, I didn't notice this the first time, but now I do. Blaine also has a Parasect. I did not know that. I knew about the Octillery, but the Parasect was something I didn't know because it blended in with all the fire types. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Anyway, let's just try to make as quick a work of Blaine as humanly possible. And something that kind of threw me off guard is the fact that Fire Blast somehow became accurate. So accurate that frickin' Rapidash decides to completely and totally go apeshit on my Pokemon. Well, yeah, it did with Seadra, so I, honest to God, don't know how or why things like Fire Blast and Dynamic Punch is always accurate towards me. Even Horn Drill, even Self-Destruct. I don't understand my luck. What is it with this game? God forbid when I decide to do Gen 4. Oh, yeah, that's going to be coming next year, by the way. How I approach that? Real simple. I'm playing Platinum. I'm not doing Diamond and Pearl. I'm playing Platinum. Yeah, might as well just get Wobbuffet out and just work tirelessly to beat all the rest of these guys. Might as well. Oh! You just had to use Psybeam. We'll just use Mirror Coat. Might as well. And Psybeam hits me. And the MVP does what he does best. Strikes back. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Come on. Do your worst. Do your worst. Oh, that's your worst. It's a shame that it's actually a special move, because if you would have put fire on a physical move, I'd probably have been SOL. But oh well. Octazooka for, well, the loss. Octazooka's not really that reliable a maneuver. It actually hurts fire types or anything that's weak to water, but at the exact same time, it has a tendency to drop accuracy. Now, let's see if we can take care of this Ninetales once and for all. Oh, we can, because Fire Blast somehow is accurate towards my Pokemon. What the fuck? Accuracy just doesn't exist with me or something. It's like every maneuver has the accuracy of Swift, but it doesn't matter. We won. Mirror Coat for the win. And Wobbuffet is still the MVP. It's kind of a shame that Jesse's Wobbuffet, just as strong as it is, it has to rely on actually getting hit first. And moreover, Jesse's Wobbuffet I mean, that Wobbuffet went through so much hell with Team Rocket. Well, now we're going over to the gym that used to belong to Team Rocket, but now belongs to Blue, which is the Viridian City Gym. Oh, and we're gonna have to play the guessing game again. We'll use the same Pokemon we did before. But things are gonna be a little bit different. You wanna know why? Because I've already beat you once. Might as well just get it over with and do it again. All the mystique, all the luster, it's all gone because past me made a foolish mistake because he wasn't paying attention. The fact that I'm doing this on Demon Time is pretty much a testament to that. And by Demon Time, I mean Wobbuffet is practically going to destroy most of, if not all of, Blue's party. Yeah, come on. Use Earthquake. I dare you. I double dare you.
There's the shot.
Oh, that actually did some damage. But not as much as what Counter's going to do to him. Ha! Take it!
Whoa, that was fast. It's down already.
Yeah. Come on, do your worst. Oh boy, this is kind of a heads or tails thing. Heads, this thing is going to do Surf. Tails, it's going to do Flail. So I'm going to flip the coin. And honestly, I really am hesitant to actually do this because one wrong move and I may be taking unnecessary damage at the same time. Well, and him not taking anything at the same time. If I manage to get it right, well, at least I'll be doing some damage to Gyarados. Whatever the case. And I chose Tails, and I flipped correctly. It's a shame that that only did a limited amount of damage. Which barely hit him. Alright, you're gonna keep doing Flail? Come on.
Okay.
Oh, you actually use Surf! Of course you did. Might as well use Destiny Bond, because I don't feel like dying. And you're just gonna flail, aren't you?
What's this?
Yep, you sure are.
There's the attack. A light hit.
Alright then, go ahead and use Surf. Go ahead and finish me off with Surf. Yeah, you walked right into it, you dummy. Hopefully you take me out, because if you don't, and you didn't, you're gonna pay. Done. Yeah. I wiped out 2 of your Pokemon and you barely even gotten through 1. Bring out your worst. Yeah, that is your worst. Yeah, I got Seadra waiting for you, so go ahead and take me down. See what happens. You'll probably win, but that's okay. That's okay. Wobbuffet had pretty much taken out half of the team. Practically did the work for me.
What Pokemon will appear?
You know what? If I actually chose Houndour, this would have been over with a long time ago. But I'm not dragging this out any longer. Let's use Surf and finish him. Oh, right, he got the faster speed. Damn, he's got the faster speed. And somehow, Seadra still gets hit really hard with Flamethrower, but I digress. He's still alive by a small margin. And unfortunately, you can say the same for Seadra, because for some reason, Seadra's special defense is really, really low. But that's okay. We won this battle. And that takes care of Arcanine. And in turn takes care of Blue. But the mystique of opening up the final battle of Gym Leader Castle is all but ruined because of my redo. Not trying to ruin that, but I did not actually catch what happened or until somebody pointed it out in the comment section. Ah, damn. Oh well. It's time for us to go to Red. And we're going to do this once again, and maybe this run will be better than the last. Well, actually, the first one wasn't so bad. I mean, practically Tauros, and well, it was practically Tentacruel having to take care of business against Feraligatr. It's gonna probably be the same thing, hopefully. Well, it all depends on what Red throws as the last Pokemon, because the last Pokemon was Feraligatr, and Tentacruel pretty much went to town on it. So, I don't know who's the last Pokemon here, but we're gonna find out the hard way.
Finally, the last battle. Red
Alrighty then. And funny, I put the legendary dogs in, and I wasn't going to use them. I just did it for an emergency purpose. Because I needed 6 Pokemon. Because there's only 3 that I was going to use. And Skarmory was one of them. It's you! And that Paralysis Berry is going to go as planned. So, since you paralyzed Wobbuffet, it's a good thing I have that Paralyzed Cube Berry, so now I can use Safeguard. And you'll have no choice but to use special moves against me, because that's all you could do. Of course you're going to use Bite. Why wouldn't you? Just to make sure that nobody spams Psychic on you. But that's okay. Mirror Coat works on special moves, including Bite, which is something that people did not count on Bite being an actual special move, as well as Crunch. Because back then, Bite was normal. Not anymore. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're going to have to face off against Tauros. And just like that, Tauros pretty much brought me down to 62, but that's alright. That's alright. Tauros is done thanks to counter. Unfortunately, Hyper Beam doesn't become a special move until Gen 4. Yeah, Gen 4 makes Hyper Beam a special move. And now we got Typhlosion. Well, that's surprising. I thought it would come in with Meganium, but I digress. If he did, I would have switched over, or at least for the most part, stuck with Wobbuffet until I switched over to Skarmory. I think that Meganium knows Fire Blast. I don't know. It knows something, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, I remember now. Meganium probably will try to spam Solar Beam. That's what it is. Oh, right, and Typhlosion can learn Thunder Punch. Oops. Did not catch that. I did not catch that detail. But I did it solely so that I could actually do damage. And moreover, Bubble Beam has a high chance of doing critical hits. Which is why Bubble Beam is a really powerful move for, well, it's a really powerful low-level move. And guess what? It actually scored a critical hit! Oh, goodness. With the entirety of Gym Leader Castle, me being caught by critical hits, one-hit kills, and things of that nature, this was a happy ending, even though it's re-recorded, but still, this was a happy ending to Pokemon Stadium 2. I wish I would have paid more attention. Then the other the other recording I would have had, which pretty much had me unlocking the Doduo Game Boy, would have been the actual recording. But I digress. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll probably end up doing the Stadium of Gym Leader Castle 1, which is all the cups, probably later on down the line, and same thing with 2. But next Sunday is going to be the Super Neptunia RPG playthrough for real this time. This is RVMan985. Peace out, take care, and I am so sorry for the whole black screen in the original cut of this episode. So peace out and take care.